Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Kim Jae-hoon trailer dropped yesterday, and then a bunch of previews right after, and then they dropped a character breakdown. What I'm gonna do is review the character breakdown, and then I'll talk about some of the universal changes in the latest balance patch that they dropped this morning, like 24 hours before the patch drops. Because I found a top 3 change in history and a bottom 1 change in City of the Wolves. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. Taekwondo infighter whose fears flashy kicks dish out hard justice. So, Kim has a lot of moves in Fatal Fury, Rio Bout, and the King of Fighters 98. So the developers in Mark of the Wolves split these two characters' moves apart. Dong Hwan, someone who prefers doing things his way, in his style, has all of the KOF 98 moves, like jump spinning kick and stomp. While Jae-hoon has all of the classic Fatal Fury 2 Fatal Fury special moves, with a little bit extra here and there. They have some stuff, like they both have dive kicks, but Jae-hoon is the classic Kim and Dong Hwan is the remix Kim. It might be weird to have one in base game and one in DLC, but the intro cinematic animated by Masami Obati, where it shows like the Jin scrolls and all the DLCs, instead of Mr. Big, it had Dong Hwan. So at one point, they initially wanted both of Kim's sons to be DLC, but then Mr. Big and Kim swapped places. Use them to control space and curb approaches, both on the ground and the air. FYI, I have not seen this character's move page, but in Mark of the Wolf, he is a charge move. Hienzan, flash kick, is hold down and up. Kind has a down charge move. Likely will be the same thing for Kim. It might be 33 frame charge time rather than Kind's 35, because the patch notes lowered Kind's charge time to be 33 as well. Against Suzanne, Kim's cartwheel move. Hoten Kyaku. Hoten Kyaku is new. It's not in Mark of the Wolves, it's not a Kim move in any of the KOF games. So jump up and deliver a flaming axe kick, handy when you want to rush in and deal damage. So it's a grounded special, so it would rev axe on the dive kick. Yeah. Ryusen Kyaku. Ryusei Raku. Kim had that move in KOF 95. Input is back charge forward kick. Yeah, Jae-hoon had it in Mark of the Wolf as well. Shakashu. Oh, hold on. So Shakashu is an upper body guard point stance. Break the heavy and rev versions by holding the input. You can break the latter before the final hit too. You can let go deeper. In Mark of the Wolves, you can hold onto the stance to extend the guard point, but the kicks are always going to come out. Minus 16 on block. So you either get punished early or you get punished late. So not particularly super good in terms of safety. Now, if you're doing the heavy and rev versions, which I assume have either less armor, less guard point, or less unblocked safety than the light version, you can straight up just not do the move and psych out your opponent. Very interesting. Kim's classic dive kick. Oh! He has a high-low from the dive kick. That's sick. The high-low is present in the original games. Minus 13 on the high, minus 16 on the low. I'm going off Garo Mark of the Wolf frame data. And minus 5 if you do nothing. So doing nothing is going to be safer than doing anything if this is a faithful recreation. Oh! They actually do ref blows in showcases now. It's not just specials and supers. Would be cool to see like unique command combos or specials, however. Hoyo Hiten Kyaku. Launcher kick. Yeah, his two supers are exactly like Kim's in KOF. So he has a launcher super as the utility super, and then his damage super is Hoyokyaku. And then floor bounce on the level 2 version. It's his invincible super too. Damage possibilities are endless. Yeah, so, some of his combos look pretty cool. That's it for Kim, JAE. Before we leave, I want to talk about some of the universal changes to the balance patch. I do not like one of them. 2 changes I want to specifically highlight. I'll make a proper balance patch video. The document is super long. Really long. So it's gonna take me a while. So change number 1, rev arts, unless specified otherwise, right? Like if they create a move that has like super low damage, but the whole point of it is a hard knockdown, it's gonna be a hard knockdown. If the point of a move is not a hard knockdown, it automatically defaults to a soft knockdown on the EX version. Excellent change. Some of the City of the Wolf matches boil down to like getting an advantage and the combo with an EX move, and then set up the most dummy ridiculous Oki. Like Marco, right? You launch the opponent and you end the combo with EX Tatsu because it's really good, and then you get the 5 billion year Oki to set up your disgusting overhead, right? That's not a thing anymore. So if you want a hard knockdown, you have to be within SPG range and dump extra meter, extra rev to use your rev blow, your drive impact, or you use super. And super is not a resource you have plenty of. Some characters will have to work hard on getting that Oki. But this means that running characters, or any character really, who can chase after tech roll efficiently, forward plus the ref button is a dash macro. So if you're running one direction and you get crossed up, you can simply tap the opposite direction and run that way. Because run in KOF and City of the Wolves doesn't stop until you let go of the button. The moment you let go of the button, the game will auto correct you. So you can run one direction, see what's happening, and then immediately run the other direction. Soft knockdowns being a thing, I believe run characters will have a slight, at the minimum, slight advantage over over step dash characters when it comes to soft knockdown Oki. Rock, Terry Bogard, Hotaru, Don Juan, Hokutomaru, yeah, Hokutomaru. Every character since Hokutomaru has been a step dash character. Either a committal step dash, the Street Fighter characters, or cancelable step dash, JAE, Mr. Big, Andy, and Joe. So that's the top 3 change ever for City of the Wolves. Directly above the worst change in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. One thing I like about Fatal Fury City of the Wolves mirrors something I don't like in Street Fighter, is how balanced or how close your most powerful and your least powerful state is. Obviously, you do not want to be in a weak state, but you don't want the weak state to be like complete dog shit. Burnout in Street Fighter 6 is genuinely so ass that I would straight up just not go for the kill unless like I used level 3 on pixel health on round 2. Because I'm genuinely scared to play in a state where I literally cannot do anything. My movement speed is worse, I don't have an invincible DP, and the opponent gets +4 frame advantage on block for free. And I cannot do anything. So in Fatal Fury, it's like, I cannot use the X moves, my damage is ass, I cannot just defend guard cancel, but hey, you can still DP. And it does like fuck all damage. And they've taken that away. So now, you literally cannot defend yourself without super, while the opponent breaks their guard. Hold on. Let me look up a Mr. Big guard crush sequence. Look at this shit. Like, hold on, let me see Mr. Big's balance changes. Bug fixes. So Mr. Big is unchanged while he does this to you and you don't have meter or a DP. GG, shake my hand. Horrible change. Horrible change. Why the fuck did they do this? Why 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 did they remove invincibility on DP? Why? That's a horrible change. That is like the worst change in City of the Wolf history. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like it, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.